Down at the center, we got an open mic. So come and enter a world of pure delight. Sign up on the page and become part of the show. Watch as music, comedy, and poetry together flow. Oh, we got it all. So come and make your call at the open mic.
Hi, I'm Ria.
And I'm Theory.
Welcome to Decentered Open Mic.
I am so sweaty right now.
It's hot. I'm having a bad
It's not just because I'm trying to beat a lie detector. Well, Decentered is a mixed genre, multimedia, open mic, meaning everything from poetry to stand-up, comedy to short films to classical music, and anything else not covered in that song. Anything goes.
Feel free to FaceTime your mom up here. The Center SF is a tea house and event space. Most importantly, it is an alcohol-free space.
Is that the most important part of it? Is that it's an alcohol?
It is the one rule that exists.
I would say the community, maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah. The only other rule we have for open mic is that we ask you to keep your performances to 3 minutes or less.
How many minutes?
3. 3. What does 3 minutes look like? This. Man, let's see. How
did you hear about, a lot of you were here for the first time. How did you hear about open mic?
Probably Eventbrite. Oh, wow.
Ooh, Loki Tamba, nice. A feature for tonight.
Wow. Well, they all get referral bonuses. Yeah.
Did anyone celebrate December solstice this weekend? Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you get up to?
Seeing friends and dancing.
Wonderful. Anything else? No?
Everybody get hammered?
Yeah. What day was it?
The 21st. Well, 1:20 a.m., so like Friday, Saturday.
I had a release party.
Nice! Passage is our other feature. Loki and Passage are going to be taking the stage like midway together.
I also had a release party.
I don't want to know the details.
No, I was alone.
I was on an all-night scavenger hunt throughout the city, biking around, conquered some SF hills.
That sounds safe.
Yeah, it was on the DL, but all the details were available on the Decentered event tracker, events.decentered.org.
So what do you win? Or the journey is the prize?
The satisfying dopamine release. It was art installations all over San Francisco.
Yeah.
It was very fun. And then at like 1:20, we had a big party at Aquatic Park. Mm-hmm. It was really great.
Yeah, would recommend.
Would recommend, hoping to turn it into a tradition by if it like happens again next year. It was a blast. What else? Connie and I danced at a Palestine art market fundraiser thing, played with some flow toys. 3 minutes is a long time. You can really get your entire song in, your set in.
Your red
you
band
do
trailer.
not need to go over. If you do go over, we'll like kind of be indicating it, but just don't.
Yeah, we be indicating.
Yeah.
Well, wow, last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's precious. They're precious. Yeah.
Should we take like a deep breath?
And then blow it out really quickly. All right, that was 3 minutes. Maya, up on the guitar.
Sitting across the table with you're looking away. I can hear your reflection in the mirror. I wish I could wipe it away. How are we supposed to go from here when everything is in the peripheral? I see your beautiful brown eyes when you look in the light, And I promise when you look up you'll see it too. Then you'll reach to the ground to find the dirt all resonating with the dust you left behind. I wanna give you a mirror so you can hold it clearer, but don't bleed. Here, take my arms. I won't cut your sleeves. If you hold me, can you trust me, please?
Matthew, up on the piano.
Woo!
This goes out to all the rebels in the room. I I had a piano teacher once that absolutely hated this one kind of chord, so I'm just going to use that as much as possible in this song, and it's just a jazz improv.
Rebellious Matthew. That was sick.
Sometimes Matthew does this thing where he gives you a list of emotions that you lob at him, and then he just performs them. Yeah, truly virtuosic.
Also, an incredible accompaniment for any poet. Highly recommend hitting up Matthew.
Are we allowed to pimp you out, Matthew? Sure. Yeah, if anyone wants piano accompaniment.
Matthew's your guy.
I was told not to use that phrase anymore.
Can we have Andrew with some stand-up comedy?
It's good to be here. I was on a date with this white girl last week who wouldn't stop asking me about traditional Chinese customs. Weird, right? Because Asian guys never fetishize white women like that. I'm never like, teach me how to ask for the manager, baby. That's weird. Now, dating's weird for me, man. Like, I don't drink, but my friends still drag me to bars to meet women. They're like, just talk to the ladies, man. You don't have to get anything. It's like, no, I do. Like, could you imagine how creepy it'd be to hit on a girl without a drink? Buy her a cocktail. She's like, what are you getting? I'm like, I think I'll just watch. It's like, oh, dude. I always end up with a mocktail. Such a ripoff, right? Because a beer gives you an excuse for your first date blunders. A mocktail doesn't, right? There's nothing like telling a girl you love her halfway through your $20 Capri Sun. She's like, "What'd you say?" I'm like, "Sorry, that's the sugar high talking." They must have spiked this with Splenda. No, I am trying to cut down on sugar. I feel like YouTube's ruined my attention span. I was watching this video the other day titled "White Man Stuns Restaurant Staff by Ordering in Perfect Chinese." Yeah, which that annoyed me because I'm a Chinese man in America. I do the equivalent of that every day. But for some reason, no one's ever impressed when I order Taco Bell in a perfect Mexican accent. All right, I'll end on this. I'm 5'8", which for those of you who are bad at math means I'm 4 inches away from not having a personality. Tall people always get upset when I say that, but I'm literally punching up, guys. It's like, what more do you want? All right, you guys have been great. Keep it going for the mic.
Thank you, Andrew. That was really funny.
That reminds me of when I was a kid. My mom was a bartender, and also my mom and dad would like go to Atlantic City and gamble, and they'd always order me a strawberry daiquiri. a virgin strawberry daiquiri. Then I became an alcoholic.
Chenzo on the guitar.
What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? Yeah. What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? Round my city, I knew ya. Right around town for a bit on the same old shit with the same old crew, yeah. I ain't really pressed with shit, but if you gon' step big, bro, might do ya. She ain't really scared with this, but she can do tricks like damn, I knew ya, damn, I knew ya, Heard about your ex, man, wondering what's next, and babe, I got the best plan, stick around, you'll see. But I've been on the next, yeah, crash out, I'm a wreck, yeah. Flying with the best, and baby, gon' see what you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me. What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? What you want, what you want, what you want if you ain't got me? Thank you.
Connie up with a poem.
I'm gonna do this one lying down because I don't feel like standing.
Make the stage your own.
This piece is called Impatient. I left a life behind on another continent, buried a dream 6 feet deep, then exhumed it. A future in limbo, legs dangling out a getaway car, half in, half out. To revive this dream of ours, I flew halfway around the world, an off-season turn, to a land of shorter shorts to negotiate a safe escalation. What I got? Not COVID, strep. Not RSA, COVID. Swab in, swap out, twist, turn, squeeze, cap, drip, drop, drop, drop. A wash of color, pink eating away at white, suspense during a game of respiratory bingo. I feel sad, tired, cold, and always on chill, muscles tense, knitting knots, my back a wall tapestry chronicling a story indecipherable to me. The headwinds were too strong. Idealist romantic 0, borders and reality 1. I turned back, de-escalated. I want to feel happy for my friends, and I do, but there's a creeping taste of scarcity as the game of comparison begins. You're brought out of suspense as all your insecurities start precipitating. In the year I called it quits with a superstitious inventor, scar on his belly from a possession he couldn't quite finger, until a desert exorcism got him hooked on saunas and hot yoga to open his chakras. I got enmeshed with an acoustic retriever. Only starting stipulation we'd be friends forever. We waved goodbye in a frenzy and never quite came back together. My lost little otter, busy with his slow untangle. Did you know we imported Southern baptism back to the old world? Developed short-term memory when we saw the current we'd be fighting. My childhood best friend is due in 2 weeks. She didn't tell me she was getting married, or got married, but at least she told me she's carrying. My last great first date is now engaged to someone who spirited her way before our second. So many rings, babies, ceremonies, babies now adults moving to different countries together. I hated House on Mango Street when I first read it. I remember every time I spin out a new vignette. I'm tired of trying. I'm happier myself. I'm broken and need time to heal. But seeing others succeed makes me want to race to find my Energizer Bunny, my serotonin boost, my forever drug. I'm impatient for the day I stop turning dicks into sad poems.
Jess and Rosie.
It's called She Poetry. Poetry has chosen me. She said, give your all to me. Took some time to see she's always there for me. In dime stops, in clean beats, in everything I eat, in my words, voice and reason, every season, even demons, in my hair, in my eyes, in the rhythm of my life. She pled, play with me, write with me, fight with me, you're my type to be. I said I agree, so she named me Miss Key. Poetry is good to me. She is always grounding me, holding space and grace, her love surrounding me. When I judge and criticize, or hide in self-lies, or avoid, shield and shelter as a protective measure, she called, I'll come for you, comfort you, run with you, make puns with you, sun and have fun with you. I'll shun the done with you. Poetry has pardoned me from the self-perfecting me. I am whole and I turn towards the self-accepting me. In watering my past, I kept me under glass. My mind, soul, and spirit had grown so big I feared it. I collect me in this container, but my body can't contain her. I cried, I am proud of me. I am poetry. And you, me, she, we is all a part of me.
Let's have Dan up for some stand-up comedy.
Cool spot. Normally as comedians, we get to do it in comedy clubs and bars and theaters. This is the first time I've ever done a set where I get to look at everyone's sock game. Like, this is very different. Some of you guys got some crusty ass socks too. Like, that's you cool. Some things about me. I'm from Boston. It gets a lot of weird looks in the Bay Area because they look in my face and they go, "But you don't look or sound racist." And are you sure, right? And that's the hard thing too about being a Chinese guy from Boston is that people start calling me a whitewashed Asian, and I think that's fucked up, because I actually have a Chinese middle name, and my mom told me, she was like, "I gave you that middle name so you wouldn't forget where you're from." And I was like, cool. Well, what does it mean in English? And she said, well, it means Chinese guy. And I was like, did you give me that middle name, or did the government give me that middle name? Like you know how fucked up it is to have a middle name that just means Chinese guy, right? Like most parents name their kid something poetic. My mom was like, I want my kid to be the best NPC there was. Like that's just, it's crazy. Anyone going back home for the holidays? Anyone going back home for the holidays? All right, one dude. The rest of you guys hate your family, or what? No, I see you. Yeah, that's cool. No, I came back a few weeks ago, and I found out in my hometown that it's actually now the center of a Netflix murder mystery documentary. That's not even a joke. That's a real thing. Like, and I think that's a weird flex, right? Like, no one wants to be like watching like Netflix with your girlfriend and being like, "You see that? That's where I'm from," and like. Yeah, and look, here's the thing about being from a town that's from a Netflix documentary. It's weird because now everyone's like always asking me questions about it. They're bugging me about it. Like my friends are always asking me, "Hey, do you know who did it?" And then now white women want to ask me out on Hinge, and like that's okay, cool. And fuck you guys. And no, here's and the weird thing too is about it is that. And the weird thing too about it is that the case has brought a lot. It's split the room in half, right? Because if you don't know about the case, basically what had happened was a woman was accused of killing her cop boyfriend because they had a spat, and then people are saying that she's been framed because it's really annoying to have to do set while someone's peeing outside, and like I just. The case is basically basically she was accused of killing her cop boyfriend, and then the people are saying that she's being framed because the cops didn't like that cop guy anyway, so they murdered him. And it split the room in half, split the town in half, because people are either siding with her and saying she's innocent, or they're a Trump supporter. And like that's. And I don't make these rules up. And look, and I once told the story actually out to my mom and dad, and they said, "Well, hey Dan, aren't you glad that you aren't caught up with these weird people from high school? Because you never went to any high school parties?" And I was like, no, thanks for making fun of me. Thanks for having the weirdest way of telling me I'm a virgin. Okay, cool. That's all I want to try for today. All right, thanks, bye.
Hi, I'm Alice. This is Matthew on piano. We're going to play a song called Warm Inside. It's also very cozy and festive and soothing. And I'm going to invite you to make it more cozy. I have a sing-along. So here's your line. If you would like, please join. It's so warm inside. So I'm just gonna say that line over and over. It's gonna be like my house, your house, our house, and then so warm inside. And the warm, like the emphasis on the warm. So warm inside. So we're gonna do that a few times. How does that sound? Yeah, great. Okay, we're gonna practice. So remember the house and then so warm inside every time you hear the house line. And get it right, because in the second chorus, I'm gonna do something different, okay? All right, so my house, so warm inside my house, so warm inside my house, a little louder, so warm inside. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna jump in. Okay. Oh, the leaves have changed and fallen away. See the days turn black and clouds colored in gray. Oh, the earth keeps spinning. My energy is drifting. It's cold outside, so let's be warm inside my house. So warm inside my house. So
have Rhea up for a poem.
All right, this first one's called Hometown. Have you ever felt like you're just passing through town? A town right off the interstate where people only stay long enough to fill up their tank? Have you ever felt like a sleepy, tourist-trapped beach town that waits lonely all winter long for the weather to get warm, only to find that come summer, people book a room for a night or two, run their fingers over the trinkets at the shops on Main Drive, buy nothing, throw trash on your beach, and leave? If you've ever felt like a pass-through town, I hope you know you deserve to be a home. You deserve to be the place that someone itches for after days on the road. You deserve locals who rush onto your beaches to help clean up when there's a storm, even in the dead of winter. You deserve perennial flowers planted in your soil and someone who's there all winter, someone who's there every spring to water them. If you've ever felt like a pass-through town, I hope you know someday someone will visit you, and they won't just be passing through. If you've ever felt like a pass-through town, I hope you know someday someone will meet you, and meeting you will feel like coming home. All right. And this was a trip. The next one is called Trip, June 5th, 2021, and story time. The Bumblebee Trip. Kissed by the sun all day, sheltered by the clouds, hugged by the moon at night, accompanied by a bat. We listened to a new album each trip, danced, definitely didn't wear enough sunscreen, stretched, did yoga, talked about how much more flexible we were when we were on acid. Shared our hopes and dreams, joys and intentions, sorrows and woes, belief in humanity, love for each other, our connection to Mother Earth. Got warm and cozy on the futon, rubbed lotion on our sunburnt bodies, cuddled, all ready to watch Midnight Gospel, to fill our open minds with compassion, courage. Then a bat flew into the house, and we got scared, ducked under the covers, ran to the other side of the house, called Animal Patrol, shrieked, put on layers and covered our skin, Google searches on 2%, racing hearts, multiple rounds. Round 1, opened the front door. Round 2, opened the window and grabbed our chargers. Round 3, opened the other window, grabbed the house keys and turned on the lights. The other, Gabby, still putting on layers. We start tearing up, thinking about how we were together while the baby bat was all alone, away from its family, flew into our house by mistake. Poor bat. We weren't trapped. The baby bat was. Needed to get back home to its family. Climbed up the fire escape, now under the stars. Roof door open, an outlet provided. Calmness in the air. The bat flew out 6 days later. Thank you. Time for our feature. Loki Tamba and Passage.
The effect, so I didn't know a cause. Mother, I owe you, I owe you. Brother, I owe you, I owe you. Family, I owe you, I owe you. Friends, I owe you, I owe you. Exes, I owe you, I owe you. Enemies, I owe you, I owe you. World, I owe you, I owe you. God, I owe you, I owe you. Family, I owe you, I owe you. Friends, I owe you, I owe you. Exes, I owe you, I owe you. Enemies, I owe you, I owe you. World, I owe you, I owe you. God, I owe you, I owe you. I owe you, I owe you. Placing blame won't help me forgive. Placing blame won't help me repent. Nobody knew what I was going through, so how could they be there? How could they help? Run from my problems, scared that they'll judge me. Sometimes I just need a hug. Lie when they ask, letting them haunt me. Ghosts from my past always come back. 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. Don't wanna fall down that road again, seeing where it goes. Know how that story ends. Hate watching others make the same mistakes that I did. So examples I had can help me break all these curses that was set in stone before I was born. From only knowing the ways I was shown. Highest the highs, lowest the lows. Pray I stay sober, pray I stay hopeful. Pray I can get us out of this hole. I'm sorry I could have been stronger. I'm sorry I wasn't my strongest. Sleeping not high from what stops me. Now I chase blindly, now I chase blindly. Know that God's got me. Mother, I owe you. Brother, I owe you. Mother, I owe you. Brother, I owe you. Friends, family, I owe you. Exes, I owe you. Enemies, I owe you. God, I owe you. Brother, I owe you. I owe you. I owe you. I owe you. Friends, I owe you. I owe you. Exes, I owe you. I owe you. Hey, I owe you. I owe you. God, I owe you. I owe you. God, I owe you. I owe you. I learned that love outvalues hate, that strength outvalues pain, that good outvalues bad. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be right. It's okay to be okay. The more the rain falls, the more I feel called on. World in my palms, I know where I've gone wrong, chasing till my heart stops. I'm sorry. I promise, God. I promise I'll change. I promise. And that's I Owe You. That's track 5. So that's just a little bit of me. It's a little bit of no matter what you've done to me, no matter what if you've done great things or done bad things to me, I'll still love you because I wouldn't be me if it didn't happen. So now we're gonna do a little bit of a spoken word. What am I to me? Summer heat, winter chills, blissful thoughts with stressless steeds. Peaks are hard to see when I lose nights of sleep. For them to say, I chase a dream. May I say, I'm inside the dream. Inceptions of a future me. Every day is different. More I listen, more I learn. That only I can see through a lens of a framework of the pathways that blindfolds have blinded me. Really, we're just all alike, no in between of who you are and who I am to me.
What am I to me? Am I purple skies, the valley smiles of green? Golden pastures hide behind the foggy hills, I'm unseen. I is me, drifting. Why should I fight the stream? I can't fall in line cause I desire free. I'm the losing team. I'm the loser who be choosing dreams over reality. If life's a riptide, I'm the child who died the deep. Swept away the depths of my insanity, happily forever after, cause I know that I am free. Thank you. Yeah. Paces on the ballroom floor so gracious. Steps like a feather heart sworn on our faces. Echoes from the corridors, war leaves torn. I know it's been a while since we connected. Why couldn't you inform me you had felt an ill intention? You could not assure me we had blessings. Said I know it's been a while. I see you forcing smiles, convincing, but it's wearing out my patience. TV waves flowing, I can see the semblance. A sharper image painted by projection. Not to mention, I extended courtesy reflected on your worth to me, the words to be, your rose to be protected. Courteously affected by the burden we seem to rectify. It's whether to see our growth defined by whatever means we set the vibe. Internally, I went through times inverted by seasons straight through thighs. Whether it's been the road that I've been needlessly rejecting. I tried to come over, you take me and it's over. Your body so close now, each breath like the wind. How has it been so long? I'll miss holding your hand, yeah. And you smile through a mask made of fall, yeah. And you spun me right around, yeah. A circle of peace, yeah. I want it forevermore, evermore, yeah. With you on my team. Put your tiny hands in mine, kisses under candlelight, roses growing from inside, choking on the thorns, but they were only dealt one hand in life. We both knew we had the fire. It don't matter, cause I wanna know you feel me, I'm alive. Put your tiny hands in mine, kisses under candlelight, roses growing from inside, choking on the thorns, but they only dealt one hand in life. We both knew we had the fire. It don't matter, cause I wanna know you feel me, I'm alive. I tried to come over, you take me in, it's over. Your body so close now, each breath like the wind in summertime. Thank you guys. Shall we bow together, my good friend?
It's the news, it's the news. It's a set of facts that you can use. It's the news, it's the news. All the top stories that we will choose.
This week, Donald Trump has publicly downplayed Elon Musk's importance to the Republican Party. Democratic leaders, including this one, have been lampooning Trump as a puppet president, with Elon pulling the strings.
Trump fired back, saying at America Fest in Phoenix, Arizona,
It's a real thing.
no, he's not gonna be president. That I can tell you. Adding, and I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Elon fired back, saying, "Who needs to be the president of the US when I'm going to be the president of Mars?"
Mark Zuckerberg denies that he has a doomsday bunker in Hawaii. He said to the circuit's Emily Chang in an interview, the structure is just like a little shelter, a basement. The estate, Kulau Ranch, spans approximately 1,400 acres, with the underground facility reported to be 5,000 square feet, connected to the main residences via tunnels, and includes underground living spaces, mechanical equipment rooms, and an escape hatch with a door which resembles those used in bomb shelters.
Zuckerberg added, "Whatever you want to call it, hurricane shelter, whatever, I think it got blown out of proportion, as if the whole ranch was some kind of doomsday bunker," which is just not true. Zuckerberg did, however, own up to his facility of clones ready to restart humanity once Earth's surface became habitable again.
AI is now translating animal sounds into human language. The recent Kohler Doolittle Prize has offered cash prizes up to $500,000 for scientists who crack the code. Investors are confident that recent developments in machine learning and large language models are placing this goal within our grasp.
Yeah, massive data sets are now coming online. Neural networks can sort through thousands of hours of recordings, picking out animal sounds and categorizing them. Yeah, this is the next big thing. AI companies are already hiring legions of animals at minimum wage to annotate the data.
Back in October, San Francisco riders witnessed a masked man dragging and swinging a dead and bloody raccoon. New footage has just been released of the bizarre event. According to a high schooler who witnessed the incident, he was telling those around him that the raccoon didn't listen to him and that he should go to school and be good so he didn't end up like the raccoon. Adding, he also said, "I have mental health issues, don't talk to me."
Okay. As crazy as that is, I don't think that's like the most insane thing I've seen riding public transportation.
Like what?
Like that time a giant raccoon got on the bus with a dead child.
We have Noah Salt and Rosie. Give us some vibes.
Holding my hands to the fire, I can feel its warmth again. I could rest myself tonight with many miles ahead, away. Winding are the paths we'll take. Send the pipes out to the wind. Holding my hands to the fire, I can feel its warmth again. I could rest myself tonight with many miles ahead, alone. We'll set out before the storm. To the east we'll make our start before the dawn breaks in. You might lose yourself, my love. For when you call out, what's my place? There's an answer in your name. In the shadow hangs a star, an old familiar face, an old familiar face, an old star.
let's have a poem from Anna.
My phone is dead, so I have one poem for you. It is quite brief, and I'm going to try and do it from memory. This is a poem I wrote after a breakup last year, and it is called Satisfaction. What advantage do you see in possessing me is the question I've asked every lover I've ever had. Maybe not directly, no, but in some form or fashion, compulsively, relentlessly, until I get the answer I am seeking or maybe fearing. They are one and the same. It is true what they say about curiosity and cats, if cats are relationships. And that's it. Thanks so much.
All right, well, I'm Wenda. This, it's my middle name. Also, there was like a joke about that, and I thought like, okay, I'll mention it's my middle name. It's my Kenyan name, so it means like loved one or like the one who's loved. So I was like, that's cool. A good name, a good meaning. But anyway, this song is kind of like a confessional almost.
I wish the best for you. I'm glad you found a home. Of course I'm sad, but you know I'm glad you're comfortable. We've gotta take our chances. Life's out of our control. I never told you how I felt, and now
All right, well, that's Open Mic. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, we got it all. So come and make your call at the open mic.